Well, hello, my babies and gentlemen. I hope you all survived this total lunar eclipse. I've been talking about 7 days ago, and which took place today. You will get this video after a few hours of my recording. I'm recording it. Here is Sunday in the middle of the Europe, and from the next week, from Monday to next Sunday, we will have some interesting moments. Energy will be calmer. Maybe you could find yourself a bit overly emotional how things are going in your life, especially for those of you who have some significant planets and points, especially your Sun, Moon, Venus in Cancer, then Virgo, Sagittarius, and Gemini. But I have to tell you that when Monday, the 8th September begins, you should be working on something very important. Maybe you won't think it as something important, but you have to understand that Moon will cross over Saturn and Neptune, first in Pisces and then in Aries, at the point of end of all endings and beginning of all beginnings. You could be feeling vulnerable. You could be how do you say? I cannot remember the word. Overly tacky or overly sensitive. But nevertheless, you will do something. For instance, I have to go to another location tomorrow and mark where the electricity will go in another apartment. So this other apartment will enable me second start in my life. It will give me some choices regarding me and my daughter, and I don't want to brag about that, but I'm just going to mark the electricity. But this move will be significant, especially after late February next year, especially in March, April, and May, when truly new beginning for all of us will start, and we will enter the phase which will last for the next 30 years. So watch what you're doing. You might have the tendency to feel down, sad, recall the past, feel small, betrayed, belittled, humiliated. But let all those things go. Just go outside and do what you have to do, or just turn on your computer and finish your tasks, because it will be a very important moment for your history and for the history of all of us. On the 9th, Moon will move through Aries still. It will make, on the 10th, it will make short opposition toward Mars in Libra, so watch out. Don't hurt your eyes. Don't hurt your skin. Don't hurt your nose, because those accidents are possible to take place. But on 10th, this moon will conjunct Chiron or Chiron, the celestial healer, and everything will revolve around healing and fixing things. You might be a bit stubborn, but you will try to get some things from your past in order. Maybe you could see something that could be deeply painful, hurtful for you, for your emotions. But please understand, and this will also be heightened because the Sun in Virgo will cross over the south node of the moon Ketu, and you might feel some issues with your health, or simply put, you may not feel so well. But whatever happens with your health could be psychosomatic, because you might be down. Don't worry, this is in between eclipses feeling. we are always feeling like that, and we are always very vulnerable. But this tendency to turn back to the past and ponder how things could have been, and if something happened in a different manner, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to tell you that you should stop that. It's just the type of purging energy. Let it out, let it go, and move on. On 11th of September, Moon will create trine with the Sun and the south node of the Moon, Ketu, and this can be something productive regarding, if nothing else, regarding cooking, or you might discover some old recipe for dessert or something special, and you could try it and feel phenomenal. But also, this is a great day to start the new job, or to create and finish some tasks, working tasks. Also, this is phenomenal moment to clear out your home from old things that you are not using, or to sell them. Maybe you might discover that something you possess on your basement or your cellar could be very worthy, could be very valuable. And this is also a great day for banking, investing, dealing with values. So think about that. If you want to start a diet, this is phenomenal day for that. Also phenomenal day for trying a new lipstick, starting a new exercise routine or regime. This is phenomenal for Pilates, for instance. So think in those terms and don't be down. However, at the same moment, Moon will create a tense aspect toward Venus, showing some sort of a bipolar disorder, but it will have a passing nature, because what you long for and what you love will differ very much, because your soul will yearn for calm and peaceful and nurturing environment, safety and security, emotional safety, financial security, but at the same time, your not your spirit, but your heart would want to sing, to be under the spotlight, to shine, to be seen, to be shown, to glitter, and to enjoy. Let's go further. 12th and 13th of December are very interesting days, because Sun will create sextile aspect toward Jupiter. In translation, because Jupiter is in Cancer and Sun is in Virgo, and the same goes for Mercury. So Jupiter will sextile Sun and Mercury. And just a couple of hours later, Mercury will have superior conjunction with Sun. Now, in translation, this means that you may finally get some agreements regarding your properties. Papers could be in order. You could get your residency visa, your citizenship. You might feel blessed by working from the comfort of your home. Some blessings coming from your parents, especially your your female ancestors, like your mother, grandmother, aunts, and others. So you could feel blessings coming from them. They will give you a valuable advice, if nothing else, but I believe that something very tangible will be in play here. So something old but valuable, filled with love, beautiful. And at the same time, since the Sun and Mercury will have this superior conjunction in Virgo, you could start new regime. Maybe you might partner up with some of your family members. Maybe you could start family business, farming, food producing, herbal medicine, spices, beans, nuts, anything is in combination, and you could surely dig some old recipes and create something new and phenomenally useful and then profit from that. But this is also the moment when you could realize and remember some of your ancestral tradition, for instance, or you could realize, hey, my ancestors were doing this and that, maybe I should try my luck by doing that. Or my grandma always told me blah, 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 and she was right, and now I'm going to do as she told me 20 years ago. So realization, the point of realization, the point of discovering the past. Also, now you will be inclined to speak. Maybe you could be a bit stubborn, but again, you will mention history, the past, maybe some painful moments. This looks something like a gathering of veterans, for instance, but this could be the gathering of veteran doctors or chiropractors or something like that. Useful advice is many memories and good things. Maybe if you cannot do anything else, please watch some health-related video here on YouTube or read some articles regarding health, generally speaking, because that will be very useful for you. That was 13th. Yes, this Mercury will bring some new ideas, but out of the old. However, during the same day, first of all, the transiting moon will create sextile with Saturn and Neptune, and then it will conjunct Uranus. So these could be sudden ideas, sudden communication, starting something completely new, as I already told you. So 12th and especially 13th are very beneficial days for anything you do or any person you want to communicate with. Whatever happens, it will serve for your not higher but highest good. Just mark my words. Also on 13th, Mars will approach an opposition toward Chiron, and things could be a bit painful, maybe a bit passive aggressive. Mars in Libra could be a bit passive aggressive. He wants to appear noble and with style, elegant and with manners, but he will say something and that something will bite the other person, and then they will fight, but in a very elegant manner, and some insults could be spoken. Please don't do that. Venus, the female power, will smoothen things out because Venus is approaching sextile aspect toward Mars at last, and it's creating slowly but surely very strong trine toward Chiron. So female will heal, female will make things right through love and compassion and kindness. Now Venus is in Leo, but Leo is not all about glitter and gold, showing off, putting yourself in the spotlight, showing everyone I ever met that I made it, you left me in my darkest hours, but I made it, I'm the queen. I'm the queen bee. Well, being a queen is not just being very strict and acting by the law, it's also being noble and kind toward all those below you, so to say, but no one is below us, trust me. So this Mars opposition Chiron could bring a bit of a tension, but Venus will step out and she will speak and her words will sound like honey. And then on the Sunday, 14th, Venus is forming sextile aspect toward Mars. They will both be on the 24th degree. Venus will be in Leo, Mars in Libra. But at the same time, Moon will create square aspect toward Neptune, Moon in Cancer, showing that we could be prone to many delusions. We might want things to look better than they truly are. At the same moment, Mars and Venus would be waltzing at some diplomatic reception. She will be the queen, she will look phenomenally well, and he will be he will act like a gentleman. Let's see, will that take place? But just remember, if you're a female, act kindly, act with manners. And if the guy doesn't treat you well, simply move on. There is no need to shout, to yell, to make drama. You are a queen and you deserve a king. And if you are a guy, you are in the position of a knight right now. So show your manners, show your gentleman kind of nature. And even if a woman doesn't act properly, you be the one who will take her to the higher level through your manners and through your noble approach. And trust me, through a better approach, to kinder approach, we can resolve many issues in life. Trust me, I did that yesterday regarding our local cats. And instead of fighting with the old lady, we became friends, and everything is settled today. So cats are saved and life will go on. The king is dead, but cats are alive. Long live the cats, and so on. So, generally speaking, this week will be calmer. We won't have such a great energetic shifts at all. Everything will fall into its proper place slowly but surely, and you will start to get that glimpse of hope and to get that scent of the future that is right now being prepared for us all to come into our lives from March of the next year. Now, if you are an Aries, watch your nose, watch your eyes, fix your upper teeth if they need fixing. If you are a Taurus, you will want to spend some time in your home, but you might make the stage out of your home, theatrical stage. If you're a Gemini, this is the moment for you to grow, to communicate, to spread your ideas. It's now or never. If you are a Cancer, things will be changeable, but during this next month, you can consider yourself uniquely blessed, especially regarding spiritual matters, also long distance travels and foreigners in your life, or at least people who came from a different. Oh, sorry, I'm tired. People who came from a different race, nationality, cultural, or religious background. If you are a Leo, work, money, maybe you could have some huge expenses at the moment, but you will bridge them successfully and you will use some old resources and you will become fully aware that you can use those resources around Thursday or Friday. If you are a Virgo, world is crashing down, the king is dead, long live the new king or queen, you are being reborn, so take it as it is. If you are a Libra, communication, content creation, putting yourself up front. Maybe you don't like it at the moment, but the life is putting you up front. And love could also be in the air again. If you are a Scorpio, love could be in the air for you again. So, but just be careful and don't be your greatest enemy, because you have the tendency to be. Don't create obstacles on your path, because things could be very easy, very, very easy. Just don't resist. If you're a Sagittarius, that awful Mars is leaving you, so no one will bother you. Soon you are feeling strong, but I believe that you are gaining weight. So please, if you're a Sagittarius, get out of the kitchen, get into the garden and dig and do something with the soil. Exercise, but exercise outside. If you have your yard or garden, that can be the perfect moment. But if you don't, you can always visit the nearby park. Just don't, it's not so auspicious for the gym, for instance, for you, Sagittarius, but going outside it is. If you're a Capricorn, completely new future is rising on the horizon for you. Maybe you could have some illusions or delusions, delulu, but man, you are working your butt off. Sorry, my French. And you are creating something completely new. Maybe you are thinking of renovating your home, or there could be some issues with your parents or grandparents, but this is the opening of a new life. If you are an Aquarius, Aquarius, for you, the same. Absolutely the same. And if you're Aquarius, you might fall in love with someone who is already divorced, or you could have two or more options. But you will strongly incline to strongly fall in love. Again, it doesn't matter. If you are a Pisces or have something significant, Sun, Moon, Venus, or any other planet or point in the sign of Pisces, things are changing for you as well regarding your partnerships, marriage. Try to forgive and forget, and if there is nothing to fight for anymore, simply move on, but not with a grudge in your heart. However, if you are a single person, maybe someone from the past could reappear in your life, but in any case, you could feel protected and truly blessed. And this is the greatest reward of this week, this feeling of blessing and inner peace for sure. Okay, that's it for this week. I'm your astrologer Kira, and you can check the types of readings I'm offering on my website. I promise I will fix everything there soon, but there is the way how to communicate and contact me on that site. So www.slavicbitters.com. So you will find me there, and you could schedule your reading. I wish you all the best sailing throughout the peaceful ocean during this week. Maybe there could be some smaller waves or winds coming from the side, but you will still keep on sailing, and the dawn is rising on the distant horizon. Love you all. This was your astrologer Kira, and goodbye for now.